A very good evening to you. Welcome to our Thursday night quiz. It is John O'Connor here with you once again for what is week 59, I believe, of our Thursday night quiz. Time is moving on, guys. Are we any closer to getting back into the pubs? That's the question. Surely we'll get a pass before bands and DJs. Not that I don't wish them back soon as well, but I think a table quiz should sneak in under the radar with the type of function that it is. So we wait and see when we'll be back in pubs doing our thing again. We're not, we are actually so looking forward to doing that, and I can't wait to get back into some of those residencies again and kicking things off. But Thursday night is still here with us, and we'll see if there's a need for it then once pubs return as well. So you never know. We'll try and promote our Thursday night at other venues as well. So if you just joined us, you're very welcome along. And we have our usual slot, 75 questions. We're going to split that up into 3 rounds. 25 questions in each round. We'll take a short 5-minute break after question 25 and again after question 50. So if you've played before, you know exactly the drill. So last week's winners, Big Fan Hunt. They were winners, 140 points. Second place were Where Else Would You Be? And Dose of the Runs were third last Thursday night. The Muppets done well as well. Well done to Mick. He got a pass for not just tonight's quiz and the Eliminator game and the raffle, but he also got a pass for last Friday's bingo as well. So he got that in the raffle. So we're going to be giving away that again tonight. So just after question 25 in round 3, we'll do a raffle to see who would like to be entered into our bingo. That's tomorrow night. 9 prizes in that, so 9 big cash prizes. That's a good one to be involved in. So if you're interested, do let us know. If not, we can give you the usual cash prize, but I think you'll prefer the pass to tomorrow night's bingo with the big cash prizes involved. If you are watching us on Facebook, you're welcome along. New feature we've introduced just a couple of weeks ago, where you can play the first and the second round completely free. Everything you need to do and to get going is on the screen. Just open up a browser on your phone or your tablet, go to crowd.live and enter the on-screen code, which is EKJAP, I think it is. Yeah, it's up on the screen there. Check it out. It's going to stay there for all of round 1 and all of round 2 as well. So if you want to jump in and you want to try it out for the first time, that's exactly what it's there for. For those of you who purchased a ticket for it, then we'll progress into the 3rd round, which is the final round. Then we'll have the raffle straight after question 25, round 3, as I've said. And then we're on to the Eliminator game, where there's another 20 questions. And the way that one works is we continue to ask questions, but if you get a question wrong in that particular round, you're eliminated from it. And it's all about the last team standing. Last team standing will win a prize, which is free entry into next Thursday's main quiz, the raffle, and the Eliminator game once again. So grab yourselves a ticket if you want to stay with us for the whole night. If not, and you're watching us on Facebook, jump in. You have everything you need written on the screen here. Go to crowd.live and enter that on-screen code and you'll be in the game. It's as simple as that. We'll begin in just over 3.5 minutes, folks. A couple of new changes. You've probably noticed the last number of weeks we're always making little tweaks, little changes to the layout of the video and how you play the game. Just anticipating that you're going to enjoy the little changes that we're making, and any feedback afterwards is always welcome. We're always listening to ideas, so if you've any ideas or hints, tips or tricks that we could try that's worth trying, we'll definitely consider it for next Thursday, you know. Just while we have another couple of minutes there, I did touch on it a little while ago about our brand new smartphone. It's American style bingo. We play it here every Friday night. We've week 3 of it now tomorrow. My brother Liam hosts that particular game. I co-host it in the background, just keeping an eye on who's getting all those bingos and all those prizes. So that's been working really well for us. So if you're tempted to give that a go, do head over to livequizzing.com, and the box office will be open for that from 10 o'clock this evening. You'll be able to purchase tickets for that if you don't win in the raffle, because you never know. So plenty to do, guys, between now and about 10:15. So I hope you can stick around with us. Let's have a look and see who is in the house with us. Tonight we have the Muppets are back. Burr is here with us, my favourite team. Causa, I think they call themselves. Dose of the Runs. The Muppets, I see already was there. Yes, Big Fat Hunt and Bandy Sandy as well. So you're all very, very welcome along to our quiz tonight. Heart Attack is with us. And Two Amigos. All right. Now don't forget, if you have purchased a ticket, only people who have purchased tickets for tonight, or if they won last week's raffle, they're the only ones going to be able to progress into the third round. Everyone else, we would have to say bon voyage to those, and thank you for taking part. So stand by, guys. We're only a couple of minutes away from giving you the very first question in our quiz, and it's a really mixed bag of it tonight as well. There's a little bit of theme throughout it, maybe 3 or 4 different themes within the whole quiz. You'll suss that out as we go along. I think there's something there for everybody tonight, and we really hope you enjoy it. So grab some snacks, get some drinks. The weekend is on the way. We're supposed to be getting fantastic weather this weekend. Let's hope that happens, okay? We're going to begin, guys. What are we now? About a minute, 20 seconds out before we kick things off. So you're going to notice a couple of changes, guys. We're going to be bringing this video forward every now and again, just to keep it fully interactive with you guys. But when you're answering the questions, the video will pop up into the left-hand corner in a more familiar space, out of the way, allowing you to answer those questions. And then from time to time, we'll pop back up in front of you like this and show you what's happening with results, scores, and votes. All that good stuff is on the way. So, guys, hope you enjoy the new changes we've made for this evening. The very best of luck to you all. 14 players, it tells me, we have in the house. Some of those are duplicate ones. I think there's a few people taking us up on our offer tonight by jumping in and playing the first couple of rounds. So let's get organized. Let's get this video up now into the top left-hand corner. And best of luck to everyone taking part. We're 10 seconds out, folks. We're going to be kicking things off with a multiple choice question. Here it is, the best of luck. Question number 1. The first 10 amendments of the US Constitution are known as what? Is it A, the Bill of Rights, B, 10 Commandments, C, Declaration of Independence? We give you 10 seconds to lock in your answer after we've read it the first time. Here we go with the first one. Let's have a look at the results that we have received. 82% have gone with the Bill of Rights, 18% went with C, and the correct answer goes to 82% of you, which is Bill of Rights. Question number 2. What 80s crime drama series featured 2 detectives named Crockett and Tubes? Is it A, The Hill Street Blues, B, Moonlighting, C, 21 Jump Street, or is it D, Miami Vice? You've 10 seconds now. The results show us right now that the popular vote has gone with D, Miami Vice. Is this correct? It is indeed. Question number 3, here it is. In what year did Alcatraz Federal Penitentiary, one of the most famous prisons in the United States, close? Was it A, 1963, B, 1966, C, 1969, or is it D, 1972? You have 10 seconds. Right, let's have a look and see how you voted here. 55% have gone with 1963, 27% for D, which was 1972. The correct answer goes with 55%. Question number 4. What character from the Legend of Zelda series is shown here? Is it A, Zelda, B, Link, C, Ganon? 10 seconds. Okay, so all teams have locked in their answer. We can show you now what way the votes went. 64% of you went with B, Link. 27% for A, Zelda. The correct answer is... It is B, Link is the correct answer. We're going to take a look at the scores right now. So Two Amigos team in the lead. Big Fat Hunt is in second place. Third place is Dose of the Runs. That is the top 3 performing teams so far. Let's head for question number 5 now next. Here it is. What magical blade appears in nearly every game released in the Legend of Zelda series? Is it A, the Master's Sword, B, the Keyblade, C, Excalibur, or D, the Buster Sword? If you think you know the answer, 10 seconds to lock it in. Okay, so all teams have locked in an answer. We can see that 27% for both A and B, 36% said Excalibur, and 9% think it's the Buster Sword. The correct answer is... It is the Master Sword is the correct answer on this one. Question number 6. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. It was announced that in the fall of 2021, William Peterson, George Fox, and Wallace Langham will reprise their roles in a reboot of what TV series? Is it A, Crime Story, B, Black Ski Beauties, is it CCSI, or is it D, Las Vegas? Let's put 10 seconds on this question. Here we go. Okay, so all teams have locked in their answers. We can show you 45% for both C and D on this particular question. And the correct answer is CSI is the correct answer. Well done to 45% of my teams. Let's move on now to question number 7. The number of strokes a first-class player should normally require for a particular hole is known by what 3-letter word? You can give me the full 3 letters or the first letter of your answer. The choice is yours. The time has started now. Results right now, we can see them coming in here. 82% of the letter P for par. That is the one we're looking for. Question number 8. This little girl grew up to have a mighty roar. Which pop singer is shown here? Is it A, Pink, B, Miley Cyrus, C, Katy Perry, or D, Avril Lavigne? 10 seconds right now. Checking the results, and 91% of you have gone with the little clue in the question. Correct answer, it is Katy Perry. That's the correct answer. Well done. Let's have another look at the scores right now. Two Amigos team in the lead. Big Fat Hunt second place. Dose of the Runs in third. Let's continue on with question number 9 coming next. What is the main unit of currency used in The Legend of Zelda? Is it guilds, rupees, money, or is it bells? 10 seconds, here we go. Results are in. Let's have a look and see what we have. 27% think it's A, 64 with B, and that is the correct answer. Question 10 is next. On what planet of our solar system is a day longer than a year? Is it A, Jupiter, B, Venus, C, Mars, or D, Saturn? 10 seconds. Let's get that 10-second clock begin. Here we go. There it is. There it goes. Right, let's see what way you have voted. We can throw those votes now up on the screen as they're coming in. 18% for A, 45% for B. Nobody thinks it's Mars. 36% for Saturn. The correct answer goes to B, Venus. Venus. Question 11. So, which of the following 80s show is not a spin-off created from a prior TV show? Is it Designing Woman? Is it B, The Facts of Life, C, Empty Nest, or D, Booker? Showing you results. Let's see, what way have they gone? Most people, 36, have gone with The Facts of Life. 18% for both A and D, and it is A is the correct answer. Question number 12 next. Of golf's four majors, which is the only one played outside of the US? Is it A, the Masters, B, the US Open, C, the PGA Championship, or D, the Open Championship? You have 10 seconds. Here's how the votes came in. 40% said the Masters, 30% said the PGA and the Open, and the correct answer is in fact the Open Championship. The first Open Championship took place in 1860. Next question, here it is, question 13. In early April 2021, a sealed copy of what classic video game sold at auction for $660,000, setting the record for the most ever paid for a video game? Is it A, Super Mario Brothers, B, The Legend of Zelda, C, Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, or D, Super Mario Brothers 3? 10 seconds. Results show us here that 91% of you went with A, Super Mario Brothers, and that is the correct answer.
The Super Mario Bros. Cartridge for the Nintendo Entertainment System, NES, had sat untouched in a drawer for 35 years.
35 years, how bad. Let's take another little look at the scores if we can. Big Fat Hunt team now in the lead. Two Amigos down into second place, and Dose of the Runs in that third position. Question number 14 in round number 1. In what American city did the 80s comedy series Cheers take place? Is it A, Cleveland, Ohio, B, Brooklyn, New York, C, Boston, Massachusetts, or is it D, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania? You've got 10 seconds to lock in your answer. Votes are in. 9% of you think it is B, Brooklyn, New York. C, 91% of teams think it is C. The correct answer has to go with C. So the original pub was called Bull and Finch Pub. It was renamed Cheers Beacon Hill in 2002. Question number 15 is next. Once the governor of Arkansas, who is this man, the 42nd president of the United States? Is it A, Bill Clinton, B, George H.W. Bush, C, Ronald Reagan, or is it D, George W. Bush? What do you think? You've got 10 seconds. Here we go. All votes have been submitted here. 18% think it's George W. Bush. Nobody thinks it's George H.W. Bush. 73% of you have gone with Bill Clinton. And that is the answer we are definitely looking for. Well done. Question 16 is next. Though most parts of the human body shrink with age, the nose and what actually keep growing? Is it A, ears, B, feet, C, fingers, D, eyes? Your 10 seconds now. Okay, we have a few different answers here. We can show you 20%, no, 18% for both B and C. Nobody thinks it's the eyes. The correct answer is with 64% of teams, which is ears. Okay, ears. Question 17. A lava lamp gets its behavior due to the what? Of the colored waxed material changing with heat. Is it A, boiling point, B, consistency, C, density, or D, elasticity? You have 10 seconds. Let's get this out of the way. Lock in those answers. Results show us right now 45% think it's boiling point. The correct answer I'm looking for is C. Density is the correct answer. Question number 18 is next. The 80s action show Knight Rider featured an artificially intelligent electronic computer named KIT in the body of its Trans Am. Now, what did KIT stand for? Is it A, keyless infrared thinking Trans Am? Is it B, Knight Industries 2000, C, Knight Intelligence Twin Turbo, or D, keyless indestructible turbo technology? Let's reveal the votes. 9% for A, 55% think it's B, 27% for C, and just 9% for D. The correct answer goes with 55% of teams. Question 19 right now. Judaism is 4,000 years old. Christianity is 2,000 years old. How old is the religion of Scientology approximately? Is it A, 25 years? B, 70 years, C, 100 years, or D, 1,000 years? Right, let's check it out here and see what we have. It is between three of them here. Let's have a look and see what we have. 64% think it is 70 years. 27% think it's 100 years, and 9% think it's 1,000 years. The correct answer is... it is B, 70 years is the correct answer. Well done if you had it. Let's take another look at the scores here. First now is Big Fat Hunt still there. Two Amigos, second place. Not Dead Yet has moved into third place, knocking Dose of the Runs back down a small bit. Question number 20 next. As of 2021, only two Michaels have ever won an Academy Award for acting. That was Michael Douglas and who? Is it A, Michael Caine, B, Michael Fassbender, C, Michael Keaton, or is it D, Michael B. Jordan? What do you think? Lock in your answers. The results show us here that 73% of teams think it's A, Michael Caine, and the correct answer following that is Michael Caine. Question 21. Picture question. Can you imagine which former member of the Beatles this is? Is it A. George Harrison, B. John Lennon, C. Paul McCartney, or is it D. Ringo Starr? Here is how you voted. 11%, no, 18% for both A and C and D. Little bit of a clue again in the question. One of the biggest songs of John Lennon is a song called Imagine. Well done to 45% of you. Question 22 now. So, what author penned the original stories that served as the inspiration behind the prison movies? Bit of audio here. It's a bit of audio in there, a little clip. The Shawshank Redemption and The Green Mile. Is it A. John Grisham, B. James Peters Patterson? Is it C. Clive Cussler? Is it D. Stephen King? What do you think? 10 seconds will tell us more. Here we go. Let's have a look at the answers we received. 9% for A and B. Nobody thinks it's C, and 82% of you answering correctly with Stephen King is the correct answer. Right, let's move on now to question 23. Which of the following Michael Jackson albums remained at #1 on the Billboard album chart for 37 weeks upon its release? Was that A, Off the Wall, B is Bad, C is Thriller, and D is Dangerous? 10 seconds. Make your selections. Results say 80% think it's Thriller, 20% then with Bad. Was the picture throwing some people off? The correct answer is Thriller. Thriller is the correct answer. Let's get some more from Daniel on that one.
Thriller became Michael Jackson's first #1 album on the Billboard Top LPs and Tapes chart, where it spent a record 37 weeks at #1, from the 26th of February, 1983, to the 14th of April, 1984.
Impressive. Excellent stuff. Let's move on now to question 24. In the 1980s, nothing came between this pretty baby and her Calvin Klein jeans. Who is this? Is it A. Kate Moss, B. Brooke Shields, C is Cindy Crawford, or is it D. Heather Locklear? Now all teams have locked in their answer. We can show you what we got. 18% for A, 27% for B, 45% think it's Cindy Crawford, and 9% with Heather. The correct answer is Brooke Shields. Final question in round #1 before we take a short break is, which of these people was not incarcerated in Britain's Tower of London? Is it Anne Boleyn, Jack the Ripper, Sir Walter Raleigh, or William Wallace? 10 seconds. All teams have locked in their answers. 9% think it's Anne Boleyn, 64% saying Jack the Ripper, 9% think it's Sir Walter Raleigh, and 18% for William Wallace. The correct answer is B, Jack the Ripper, as Jack the Ripper was never caught or incarcerated either. So guys, that is the end of the first round. I hope that was okay for you. When we come back, of course, we have the questions to round 2. For those of you watching on Facebook, you have another opportunity to join in on that round as well. And yeah, we're back in 5 minutes, folks. Hope you can join us for round 2. Welcome back, guys, to part 2 of tonight's Thursday night quiz. Hope it's going okay for you. We got the next 25 questions ready to go. More of the same. Nothing really changes as far as points or deductions. That happens in the next round. So hopefully you can catch our leaders. Big Fat Hunt are the team in the lead. Two Amigos second place. Those are the runs in third. Okay, so we are a third of the way through our quiz. We're about to give you the next set of questions here, folks, so stand by for those. Here's question number 1. What were the first names of the two brothers in the 80s detective series Simon and Simon? Is it A, John and Punch? Is it B, Sonny and Rico? Is it C, Rick and AJ? Or is it D, Sam and Dean? You have yourselves 10 seconds to answer that. Okay, let's bring in the results and see what happened for the first question. 11% for A, 22 for B, 44 for C, and back down to 22 then for D. The correct answer is, with 44%, Rick and AJ is correct. Okay, so question number 2. What term is used for energy that comes from plants and animals, including crops, waste wood and trees? Is it A, natural energy, B, biomass energy, C is second generation energy, or is it D, repurposed energy? 10 seconds. All teams locked in their answers. 30% think it's A, 70% say it's biomass, and it's between those two. The correct answer we're looking for is B, biomass energy is correct. Question number 3 is next. In what present day US state was the Battle of the Little Bighorn, also known as Custer's Last Stand? Is it A, South Dakota, B, Montana, C is Wyoming, or is it D, Oklahoma? What do you think? You've got 10 seconds now. It's all locked in. 25% for A, 42% think it's Montana, and they are correct. Well done. Question number 4. So, in April 2021, what electronics giant announced that it will discontinue producing its smartphones, and it's becoming the first major brand to exit the market? Is that A, Nokia, B, Samsung, C is LG, or D, Motorola? Lock in your answers now. Time up on that one here. We can throw up on the screen. 42% of you think it is Nokia. Nobody said Samsung. 50% think it is LG, and just 8% went with Motorola. The correct answer is, it is LG who are bowing out on this occasion. Right, we got a couple of scoreboards in this round. We're going to show you the best performing team, and then we will show you the overall best team as well. Starting with the best team so far in just round 2 on its own. Big Fat Hunt off to a great start again. Rose is also up there, the same amount of points. Third then is my favorite team. Now let's have a look at the overalls. Big Fat Hunt, Two Amigos, and Not Dead Yet. They're the top 3 at this point in time. Let's head for question number 5 now next. When someone first joins the Church of Scientology, they undergo a series of therapy sessions called what, even though the IRS is not present? Is it A, auditing, B, accounting, C, deducting, or D, sheltering? What do you think is the correct answer? You have 10 seconds now to lock it in. All answers submitted. 82% going with A. 9% for both B and D. The correct answer is A is correct. Question number 6 is on your screen. You could call him strange, but everything is elementary for this British actor. Who is it? Is it A, Benedict Cumberbatch, B, David Tennant, C, Martin Freeman, or is it D, Tom Hiddleston? You've got yourselves 10 seconds now to lock in that answer. All teams locked in an answer. Let's have a look. 75% have gone with Benedict Cumberbatch. Nobody thinks it's Martin Freeman. Let's go. The correct answer is Benedict Cumberbatch, starred in the 2016 Marvel film Doctor Strange. Question 7. It would be a big mistake to underestimate this young lady's talent and popularity. Which toothy movie star is shown here? Is it A, Kirstie Alley? Is it B, Jodie Foster? C is Julia Roberts? Or is it D, Meg Ryan? What do you think? You've got 10 seconds to lock in those answers. Results 17% for A, the same for B. 8% think it's Meg Ryan. 58% of you have said it's Julia Roberts. That is the correct answer. We're looking for question 8. So for question 8, we are looking for just the first letter of your answer here. What is the last name of the only Michael to ever serve as a United States president or vice president? First letter of your answer, that's all we need here. You've got 10 seconds to lock it in. Time is now up on that, and we have a total of 4 different answers. Let me throw those up on the screen for you. We have H, R, and F, and the correct answer, which is P, Mike Pence. That's what we're looking for, Pence here. Let's have a look at the scores once again for best performing team in round 2. That currently is Big Fat Hunt, 77 points. Rose is second now, and Not Dead Yet in third. Let's add those scores right now to the overalls. When we add them to round 1, it looks like this. Big Fat Hunt, 2 Amigos, and Not Dead Yet again in third place, okay? Question number 9, here it is. What 80s action-adventure series features the catchphrase, "I love it when the plan comes together"? Is it A, the A-Team, B, Airwolf, C, the Fall Guy, or D, Sledgehammer? You have 10 seconds to lock it in. Votes are in, and we can show you that 10% said it was Sledgehammer and 90% think it is the 18. The correct answer is the 18 is correct. Well done. Question number 10 now in round 2. In the solar system, which of these planets spins clockwise? Is it A, Mercury, B, Venus, C is Saturn, or is it D, Neptune? All votes are in. 18% said Mercury, so did Venus get 18%, as did D, Neptune. 45% of you have gone with C, Saturn. The actual answer is... it is B. Venus is the correct answer here.
Most planets spin in the same direction, except for Uranus, which spins on its side, and Venus, which spins in the opposite direction, which is clockwise.
So there you have it. Well done to 2 teams who had Venus as their answer. Here's question 11. Which of our founding fathers is referred to as the father of the Constitution? Is it A. Thomas Jefferson, B. Alexander Hamilton, C. is James Madison, D. is Patrick Henry? Let's lock in those answers. %42% think it's A. Thomas Jefferson, 17% for Alexander, 33% say James Madison, and that is a correct answer. Well done if you had it. Question 12, here it is. How old was Britain's Prince Philip at the time of his death on April 9th, 2021? Is it A. 90, B. 93, C. 96, or is it D. 99? Results show us that all teams have gone with 99, and that is a good answer. Good answer. Let's have a look at question 13 and then we'll check the scores again. Here it is. To capture the maximum amount of sunlight, which direction is it generally agreed that solar panels in the northern hemisphere should face? Is it A, east, B, north, C is south, or is it D, the west? Now we can check the results and show you that 33% think it's the east, nobody thinks it's the north, 67 said the south, and nobody for D, the west. The correct answer is, it is C, the south is the correct answer.
The best practice has always been to position northern hemisphere solar panels facing south, and southern hemisphere panels north to receive as much sunlight during the day and through all the seasons. They should be tilted between a 30 and 40 degree angle.
So there you have it. Okay, let's have a look at the scores once again. Best performing teams in round 2. Big Fat Hunt. Rose is the second best, and Not Dead Yet performing very well and is in third. Let's have a look at the overalls. Big Fat Hunt, Two Amigos, and Not Dead Yet. They're settled in their ways at the moment. Who can upset the top 3? We're even halfway through the quiz. Let's keep going with question 14 now. Which tech titan hosted Saturday Night Live on the 8th of May this year? Was it A, Jeff Bezos? Is it B, Bill Gates? C is Elon Musk? Or is it D, Mark Zuckerberg? You've got 10 seconds. All votes are in. We can show you the results here. That 8% for A, 83%. You'd have to go with Elon Musk. That is the correct answer. Question 15 in round 2. The actor who played Detective T.J. Hooker in the infamous 80s police drama also played a lead role in what other sci-fi TV show? Is it A, The $6 Million Man, B, Star Trek, C is Space 1999, or is it D, Buck Rogers in the 25th Century? All votes have been locked in. 17% for A, 75 think it's Star Trek, nobody thinks it's Space 99. Buck Rogers got 8% of your votes. The correct answer goes with those who selected B, Star Trek. That's the correct answer. Question 16 looks like this. For this one again, guys, the first letter of your answer will do just fine, okay? With her shy smile and humanitarian spirit, she became known as the People's Princess. What was Lady Diana's maiden name before she married into the British royal family? All I need is the first letter of your answer, please. Results show us now that there's no issue here. It's the letter S for Spencer is correct. Question 17. What was the main color of the alien supersuit worn in the 80s comedy drama series The Greatest American Hero? Is it A, blue, B, green, C is red, or is it D, yellow? All votes are now counted and locked in. We can show you now the most popular answer with 67% of the votes go with C, red. That is the correct answer. Well done. Question 18. Which of the following characters was not part of the 80s TV comedy Three's Company? Is it A, Janet, B, Lynn, C, Jack, or D, Chrissy? You've got yourselves 10 seconds. You know what to do. Here we go. All votes are locked in right now. Let's see what we have. 10% for A, 20% for B and C, and 50% with D. The correct answer goes with B is the correct answer here. Let's take another look at the score, shall we? Big Fat Hunt, best performing team, as we said, in this particular round, along with Rose and Not Dead Yet. Overall scores tell us that the top three are, as I said, cemented in at the moment. Question 19, round 2. What country leads the world in both the quantity of nuclear power plants and the amount of energy produced by those plants? Is it A, United States, B is France, C is Russia, and D is China? 10 seconds. Right, let's check the results. 18% for A, 27 for B, 36 for Russia, and 18 for China. The correct answer we're looking for here on this one is A, United States is the correct answer here. Question 20. What 2006 action film stars Sean Connery, Nicolas Cage, and Ed Harris, and follows the FBI seizing Alcatraz Island after it gets taken hostage by domestic terrorists? Is it A, The Rock, B is Con Air, C, The Longest Yard, or is it D, Midnight Express? Results, 58% have gone with A, The Rock. The next nearest was The Longest Yard. The correct answer is 1996 American action thriller, The Rock. Question 21. The 2006 documentary An Inconvenient Truth featured what former US vice president's campaign to educate the public about global warming? Is it A, Al Gore, B, Dick Cheney, C, Joe Biden, or is it D, Walter Mondale? You have 10 seconds. Okay, it's all locked in. 18% for Joe Biden, 9% for Dick Cheney, 73% have gone with Al Gore. And that is the answer. Well played. We seem to just have 23 questions in this particular round, so we'll keep going with these two and then we'll have a look at the scores. Question 22. So in golf, how many strokes over par is a bogey? Is it A1, B2, C is 3, or is it D4? What do you think? You've 10 seconds now. Time is up. All teams have locked in their answers. We can show you now that 17% said 3, and so did 17% say 2. 58% have gone with A1, which is correct. A bogey is 1 stroke over par, and a birdie is 1 stroke under par. Okay. Final question then in round 2. What Broadway musical tells the story of Prisoner 24601? Is it A, Chicago, B, The Producers, C, Assassins, or is it D, Les Miserables? You've got yourself 10 seconds now. Time up here, we can show you the results. 27% think it's Chicago, 17% for Assassins, 58% of you have gone with Les Miserables. That is a correct answer. Well played. Let's have a look at both scoreboards before we head to our second 5-minute break. Let's show you now that the best performing team in round 2 was Big Fat Hunt. Followed behind that is Rose and Not Dead Yet. That is the scores for just round 2. Now let's have a look when we add round 2 and 1 together. Fat Hunt in first, Two Amigos second, Not Dead Yet in third, Favorite Team in fourth, Those Are the Runs in fourth, fifth, should I say, The Muppets in sixth, Heart Attack in seventh, Bandy Sandy, well done, eighth. Guys, we're going to head to our second break right now. When we come back, we have the Game of Death next, which means you're going to lose points for incorrect answers when we come back from this short break. Welcome back, guys, to the third and final round in our main quiz. That is, the next 25 questions are ready to go here. I hope you are as well. Okay, so minus 2 points, I believe, for incorrect answers during this round. -2 for incorrect answers. Be careful. Here we go. Best of luck. Question number 1. What is the name of this creature from the 80s cartoon Thundercats? Is it Snarf, Claudius, Panthro, or Wildcat? 10 seconds. Let's put it on the clock. Here we go. Right, just bear with us 1 second. Got a quick email to say that one team is not in this third round. Thought we had everybody ready to go in that particular one. So just bear with us 1 second. I can reveal at least the votes anyway for that particular one. Right, let's see now. Make sure that there's no one else logged in under your same email address, because it'll only accept one email address for this VIP game. I'm going to add that email address again, so hopefully you're back in the game. So make sure you just hit connect again, and we'll hang on for you. So 71% have gone with A here, and the correct answer is with A.
Thundercats is an animated television series that ran from 1985 to 1989. It features a fictional group of cat-like humanoid aliens. The characters were created by Tobin Ted Wolfe.
Okay, let me just have a look here. I just want to make sure we have, if that team again could just try. Heart Attack is trying to get back in. Let us know if you're back in. That email address that you've sent me on email here is added to the VIP, so you shouldn't have any problems. I just want to make sure they're back in the game before we go any further. It has been added, that's for sure. So hopefully you're back in the game. Any way of letting me know, please do, and we could continue on with the next question. Right, I am presuming you're back in the game. We've got to keep going. That email has been added to the VIP. That's all we can do on this end as we play question number 2 next. In golf, a handicap is an adjustment to allow lesser skilled players to compete with better players as of 2021. What is the maximum handicap index as a player may have? So using digits, lock in your answers. You've got 10 seconds to do that. Just trying to keep an eye and make sure that team is back in the game. We can show you the different answers we received anyway. Let's throw those up on your devices. We're going to eject that team name and enter it again, so bear with us, please. Heart Attack is the name of the team. So in case you're able to hear us, I'm going to eject you for the game and I'm going to add you again, so just give me 1 second there. We'll be able to do that for you. Right, that's all we can do on this end, so hopefully that has gotten you back into the game. So the different answers we received: we got 5, we got 10, 16, 9, 28, as high as 54 we have it here. The correct answer is 54 is correct. Well done. Question number 3 right now. What 80s crime drama series starred future James Bond actor Pierce Brosnan? Is it The Equalizer, Hunter, The Rockford Files, or Remington Steele? Back in the game. We got notification. Back in the game. 10 seconds. Here we go. All teams are in. Let's show you the results. 11% for both A and C, 78% saying D. Remington Steele. That is a good answer. Well played. Okay, let's have a look at question number 4 right now. In what country was the future frontman of the rock band Queen born? Is it A, Madagascar, B, Mozambique, C, Tanzania, or is it D, Zimbabwe? Time is now up. We can look at the votes here. 44% have gone with C, and that is the correct answer.
Freddie Mercury, born Farrokh Bulsara in Tanzania, was a singer, songwriter, record producer, and lead vocalist of the rock band Queen.
Okay, that's a quick synopsis there. Now we're going to have a look at one scoreboard during this particular round, and it's just the best performing teams in round 3. We won't be showing the overall scores until the very, very end. Let's throw those up on the screen and you can take a look. Team Rose. My favorite team is the second best team in round 3, and Bandy Sandy having a great third round as well. Overall scores, as I said, at the very end, okay? Question number 5. As part of a trial to reopen public venues in the wake of COVID-19, what country announced that 3,500 fans have attended this year's Eurovision Song Contest? Was it A, the Netherlands, B, Sweden, C, Germany, or D, Portugal? More of a past tense question now. Time is now up on that. All teams have locked in an answer. We can see that 78% of you went with the Netherlands, held in Rotterdam. Question number 6. Which of these animals is nearly undetectable by infrared cameras? Is it A, polar bear, B, black mamba, C, the nurse shark, or D, the brown recluse spider? 10 seconds. Let's check the results. 67% have gone with the polar bear. Is this correct? It is indeed. Well done to 67% of you.
Thermal cameras detect the heat lost by a subject as infrared, but polar bears are experts at conserving heat, so they barely register on infrared cameras.
Question 7 in round 3. In Argentina, what popular domain name became available and was purchased by a web designer for a mere 270 pesos? Is it about $3 US? Is it A, Amazon.com.ar? Is it B, Google.com.ar? Is it C, eBay.com.ar? Or is it D, Yahoo.com.ar? 10 seconds. Right, all teams have locked in an answer. We can show you those results. 29% think it is A, 57 with google.com.ar, and that's the correct answer for this one. Well done. Right, let's have a look at question number 8 in round 3. Which of the following is not an unspoken rule when playing golf? Is it A, furthest from the hole goes first, B, don't talk during someone's swing, C, pick up your own short putts to save time, or D, don't walk in someone's line on the green? 10 seconds. results show us that the most popular answer here is C, pick up your own short putts. Well done, well played. Let's have a look at the best performing teams right now. So Rose is the best performing team in round 3, my favourite team in second, and Bandy Sandy holding on to third. Question number 9. Each year, Bastille Day celebrates the anniversary of the storming of the French fortress prison, considered the turning point of the French Revolution. On what date is Bastille Day observed? A is May 1st, B is July 14th.
Revolutionaries stormed the Bastille.
Let's get rid of that audio straight away. C, August 23rd, or D, November 5th. What do you think? Let's put 10 seconds on this one. Right, it is time up. Let's have a look and see what answers we have received. 89% of you have gone with July 14th. That is a good answer. Question number 10 now. Which of these monuments can grow nearly 6 inches taller during summer? Is it A, Christ the Redeemer, B, Eiffel Tower, C, Getaway Arch, or is it D, the Washington Monument? The votes are in. 88% of you have gone with the Eiffel Tower is the correct answer.
The metal in the Eiffel Tower expands during the warmer summer months, making it taller. For this reason, large structures such as bridges are built with expansion joints which allow them some leeway to expand and contract without causing any damage.
Now you have it. Okay, let's keep going then with question number 11. This little lady knows what a girl wants and won Best New Artist at the 42nd Annual Grammy Awards in 2000. Who is it? Is it A, Britney Spears, B, Carrie Underwood, C, Christina Aguilera, or is it D, Kelly Clarkson? 10 seconds. Right, the votes are in. They're all locked in. 100% of you have gone with the clue in there. The picture is also a big clue in itself. Christina Aguilera. Question 12. Over the years, boxing legend Mike Tyson owned 3 pets named Boris, Storm, and Kenya. What type of animals were they? Chimpanzees, snakes, bears, or tigers? Right, 88% said tigers, 13% said snakes. It is tigers. Tigers is correct. Question 13. Michael J. Fox was a star of both 80s television and film. Which of the following films did not star Michael J. Fox? Is it A, Back to the Future 2, B, Teen Wolf 2, C, The Secret to My Success, or D, Doc Hollywood? All votes are in. 75% of you think it's Teen Wolf 2. The correct answer is Teen Wolf 2.
One of the reasons for Michael J. Fox's refusal to reprise his role in the sequel to Teen Wolf is that he had no desire to go through the arduous process again of getting into makeup to play the werewolf. Michael J. Fox's character was recast with Jason Bateman.
Jason Bateman took over the role. Excellent. Here's question 14. It has been announced that a 21,000 square foot store devoted to what popular movie franchise will open in New York City in June 2021? Is it A, Star Wars, B, The Avengers, C, Harry Potter, or is it D, Toy Story? Here's how you voted. 25% for the Avengers, 75% of you with Harry Potter is the correct answer. Question 15. Actor and Scientologist Tom Cruise was the subject of a leaked promotional video. And yeah, I think we had this. Did we have this question? We'll ask it again if we did. Leaked promotional video by the Church of Scientology. In it, he mentions KSW. What does it mean? Is it kinetic source with drool? Is it B, keep Scientology working? C, key sustained world view? Or D, the knowledge system of work? 10 seconds. As I said, I'm not sure if we asked this already or if it was in one of my quizzes I hosted earlier on today. We're about to find out who was listening and who wasn't. Interestingly, 71% said B. And 29% said D. So, 71% of you answering correctly. Question 16, and then we'll check the scores again. Which of the following US presidents was not formally impeached by Congress? A, Bill Clinton, B, Richard Nixon, C, Donald Trump, or D, Andrew Johnson? Interesting result here. 29% for A. Nobody said Richard Nixon. 14% think it's Donald Trump. And 57% for Andrew Johnson. The correct answer. Meaning all teams lose 2 points. Richard Nixon is the answer we're looking for here.
Andrew Johnson, Bill Clinton and Donald Trump were all formally impeached by Congress. An impeachment process against Richard Nixon was commenced, but not completed, as he resigned from office before the full House voted on the articles of impeachment.
So there you go. Excellent stuff. Let's have a look at the scores for this round on its own. Rose is the team in the lead, favourite team in second, Dose of the Runs in third, Big Fat on fourth, and Bandy Sandy. These are just the scores from this round alone. We'll have the full scores after question 25. Here's question 17. Which of these US conflicts was not concluded with an accord known as the Treaty of Paris? Is it A, the French and Indian War, B, American Revolution, C, the Mexican-American War, or D, the Spanish-American War? Your answers are locked in. 83% of you have gone with the Mexican-American War, and that is a correct answer. Well done.
The Mexican-American War, fought from 1846 to 1848, ended with the Treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo.
Question 18 is on your screens. Here we go. Which Hollywood movie star was added to the cast of the 80s comedy series Growing Pains as a homeless teenager during its 7th and final season? A, George Clooney, B, Leonardo DiCaprio, C is Benedict Cumberbatch, or is it D, Bradley Cooper? All votes have been logged in. We can show you 25% going with George Clooney, 50% Leonardo DiCaprio, and 25% for Bradley Cooper. The correct answer is with. 50% of you get the points. The other 50% of you lose 2 points. This is round 3. Question 19. The 80s dramatic series Moonlighting was inspired by what Shakespearean play? Is it A, Much Ado About Nothing, B, The Comedy of Errors, C, The Taming of the Shrew, or D, All's Well That Ends Well? They're all locked in. We can show you now that 50% of you have gone with The Taming of the Shrew. That is the correct answer. Well done. Question 20. The 1979 film Escape from Alcatraz dramatizes the actual 1962 escape of several prisoners. Who plays the high IQ prisoner Frank Morris in the group's leaders? A. Robert Redford, B. Robert Duvall, is it C. Tommy Lee Jones, or is it D. Clint Eastwood? The time is up on this one. The results show us that the majority, no, 50% here going with Clint Eastwood. That is a correct answer. Let's take one last look at the scoreboard. Rose, my favorite team, and Bandy Sandy is back up into third place. Question 21. In which part, let's just kill the background music here, in which part of the United Kingdom is St Andrews Golf Club? Is it England, Northern Ireland, Scotland, or is it in Wales? Lock in those answers quick as you can. Incorrect answers cost you 2 points. Right, let's have a look and see what we have. 75% going with Scotland, 25 think it's England. It is, of course, Scotland. Question 22. Which of the following actions are impossible to do in outer space? Is it A. hiccup, B. snore, C. cough, or D. burp? 10 seconds. Time is now up here. All teams have locked in their answers. We can show you that 71%, no, down to 63 in fact, think it's hiccup. Nobody's gone with burp. 13% said snore and 25 for cough. I can tell you, all teams have lost 2 points. The correct answer is D, burp. Let's get some more from Daniel.
When you burp on Earth, gravity keeps down the solids and liquid from the food you just ate, so only the gas escapes from your mouth. In the absence of gravity, the gas cannot separate from the liquids and the solids, so burping essentially turns into vomiting.
Now, it's a vomit or nothing, guys. A vomit or nothing, okay? Question 23. This young man won a Best Actor Golden Globe for the 2001 film A Beautiful Mind. Who is it? Is it A. William Dafoe, B. Hugh Jackman, C. Sean Penn, or is it D. Russell Crowe? Teams have now locked in their answers. We can show you from the results. 25% said it's Sean Penn, and the rest said it is not. It's Russell Crowe is the correct answer. Question 24. Which of the following rain-related factoids is not actually true? Is it A, there are 2,000 thunderstorms on Earth every day? B, a raindrop can travel up to 18 miles per hour? C, if cows are sitting down, it's going to rain. Or D, rain contains vitamin B12. Now we can show you the results on this one. 88% of you have gone with C. If cows are sitting down, it's going to rain. That is a correct answer.
Cows may be sitting down because they're tired, or just to keep warm. They may be sick because of cooler weather before a storm, but that does not make them prognosticators of rain.
All right. Don't trust the cows, basically. That's what he's saying. Question 25. This is our final question. Here it is. Complete this quote from author Victor Hugo. He who opens a something closes a prison. Is it A, mind, B, school door, C, book, D, mouth to speak? Okay, all teams have now locked in their answer. We can show you the results. 13% think it's mind, 25% said school door, 63% said book, and nobody said D. The correct answer I'm looking for is B, a school door. Okay, school door, that's the answer we are looking for here. Right, so guys, that does bring us to the end of our main quiz for this evening. Before we go any further, let's have a little bit of a raffle for those of you who purchased raffle tickets with the Eliminator Pass. We have one prize we're going to give away. That is for free entry to tomorrow night's smartphone bingo, which starts at 9 o'clock. There are 9 cash prizes in that. Okay, so we're going to move this video just out of the way for a moment and run that draw. Keep an eye on your devices. And our winner for that is Team Bandy Sandy. You have won the raffle. You have free entry into tomorrow night's bingo. So well done, Team Bandy Sandy. Well done. Excellent stuff. You can hit the purple screen on that and hit close. We are going to progress very shortly after the results, that is, over to the Eliminator game. So stand by for that in just 1 second. Okay, so let's get the main screen back up here once again. We're going to head over to our live results screen. This may or may not work, but let's give it a go nonetheless. Okay, so we're going to have a look at the top 3 teams in tonight's quiz. And all of the scores, we'll put them up on your device shortly after that. So in third place this Thursday night, it is my favorite team with 443 points. Well done to you guys. In second place, we have Big Fat Hunt with 514 points. Well done to those. And our winners tonight, it is none other than the 2 Amigos. The 2 Amigos, congratulations to you guys. You are this evening's quiz winners. We'll be in touch with you very soon to get that cash prize on its way over to you ASAP. Okay? So that's it, guys. I'm going to show you all of the scores right now on your devices. You can see where you and other teams finished up. While you're having a look at that, we're going to be getting ready shortly for the Eliminator game, and that one again is a VIP game. So if you purchased the add-on, you'll be heading over. If you haven't purchased the add-on, we would say good night to you, and thank you so much for joining us this Thursday. We're back again next Thursday, and if we don't see you at tomorrow night's bingo, we please God will see you next Thursday for a quiz. And again, if you have purchased a ticket and you don't make it through to this particular one, do get in touch with us. We have a couple of minutes before we kick things off. We're going to head over that way now. All right. Do let us know if you're not in the game. I want to make sure everybody's in it. If you are watching us on YouTube, we're going to begin in just a few minutes' time. We're back once again, guys, and I hope you're all here with us. We're going to stick a 2-minute countdown on this one if we can. No messages yet, I don't think. Everybody should be in the game. Let's have a look and see if that's the case. So we've 9 participants, I believe, in this particular one here. Maybe it's 8. I have one device open here just to keep an eye on things to make sure I have the same view as you guys and I can see what you see. And to everyone else, you know how to play this one, guys. What have we got? 20 questions lined up here at the moment. And we are going to be asking questions until teams are eliminated. And if we have one team remaining, then they win themselves a pass to next Thursday night's main quiz, the raffle, and the eliminator game again. So hopefully you will be last man standing, if that's the correct terminology. Let's get ready for that, guys. We're just a moment away from that. So yeah, one question wrong and it is over. You can't pass on it either. You can't choose to not play it because that would be considered an incorrect answer as well. I suppose that will refresh one to total players. 9. So 40 seconds out, guys. Stand by for your first question, and that's on its way in just a moment. Right, let the games begin. Let's see who is going to be last person standing in our main eliminator game. Always exciting to see what happens. Could be all gone after the first question, or we could all be still here after question 19, still trying to figure it out. Here we go, question 1. So which of these actors and actresses has been nominated for an Oscar the most times without winning one? Is that A, Bradley Cooper, B, Glenn Close, C, Michelle Williams, or D, William Dafoe? Let's put 10 seconds on that. Let's check the results. Who's voted, what way the votes have come in. Let's have a look and see. Let's see, what have we got? 57% of you have gone with B. Is this correct? It certainly is, you know, it is indeed. Who have we lost? Who have we lost in this particular one here? We've lost a few. We've lost 3 teams. Most of the runs and Burr have been eliminated. Rose, Big Fat Hunt, my favorite team, and the Muppets remain. They are the remainders. Okay, let's play question number 2 next. Question 2. Which of the following was first televised in July 16, 1945? Is it A, credit card, B, superglue, C, atomic bomb, or D, scotch tape? 10 seconds. Let's check the results here. So 6 votes went for atomic bomb. The correct answer is atomic bomb. Let's see what's after happening here, if anything. No, still the 4 teams. Question number 3 is next. If a 0 is added after any standard number, what factor is it multiplied by? Is it A0, B2, C10, or D100? Results can show us 86% of you went with C10. That is a correct answer. 4 teams still surviving. Let's see what question 3 can bring. Sorry, question 4. So let's get rid of the video if we can do that. First letter of your answer is always a good option. What is the name of the Disney princess in that film? Well, that's not going to work, is it? Because we've removed it. Is that any way to undo that? How have we done that now? I'm wondering. Did anyone see that piece of cartoon? We're gonna know. Let me see. Can we jump to the question 5 without using up any of the rankings? Let's see if we can do that. Why is it telling me right now, before I even hit the 10-second countdown, why is it telling me that all my teams are eliminated? That can't be right. That cannot be right. We didn't even get to play question 4. We didn't hit the 10-second countdown. And it's telling me all current survivors are gone. Let me see what happens when we go to question 5. We're going to try this one, folks, and see what happens at the end of it all here. So apologies about that. We just removed a video and it all went pear-shaped. Here's your question. Released in 1976. What band's first greatest hits tour? Featuring Already Gone. Get in those votes, guys, and see how you get on with it. Let's have a look at the results here. 75% gone with Fleetwood Mac here. 75% think it's Fleetwood Mac. The actual answer is the Eagles. The Eagles, okay? So if I go into crowd activity here, it should tell us who was correct in there. I'm going to go to question number 5. The only one here answering this correctly is the Muppets. The Muppets, from what I can tell, had the Eagles as their answer. Rose went different direction, as did Mo. So the way I see it is the Muppets answered this one correctly, and that would mean they would be the last team standing. I have it all here in front of me, so unless anybody wants to hit me a message here, but the crowd activity tells me the Muppets answered the Eagles here. Alright, 75% went with Fleetwood Mac. So that's the way we're looking at it, guys. I'm going to be reviewing that, and we'll post up the actual full results from the main quiz along with the eliminator, and we'll have a look into what happened on that particular question. But we played on to question number 4 or 5. We went from 3 to 5, and the Eagles was the answer for question 5, and the Muppets were the only ones to answer that correctly. So they look like they are the winners of the eliminator, and we'll be in touch with them if that's the case, with a pass for next week's quiz, main event, the raffle, and the eliminator. So that's it from me, guys. Thank you so much for playing along this Thursday evening. As a quick reminder, we are back here again tomorrow night for our bingo with the new edition of a quick quiz at the end of the bingo. It's going to be a themed quiz every Friday night, and this week it's all about ABBA. So if you know a thing or two about ABBA, we've 15 questions at the end of our bingo tomorrow night with another cash prize, maybe even more cash than what we've been able to give out the last few weeks here on Thursday. So do join us for that. 9 cash prizes guaranteed. You can say 10 if you include the quiz one. We have some great giveaways as well. We've gotten some sponsorship tomorrow night as well from Worldwide Wines. So check in to find out what those are. That's all happening at 9 o'clock tomorrow here on our YouTube channel. Until then, guys, have yourselves a great Thursday, and I'll speak with you again very soon. Take care. Good night.